Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Afternoon English News with Himavati Kumbantabam. First, the headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah directs Ministry of Home Affairs to panel studying demographic changes, especially in border areas. Construction of Imphal Airport new integrated terminal building reaches 50% completion despite bund disruptions and blockades in Manipur. And Manipur observes World Blood Donor Day with statewide call for blood donation on the theme One Drop of Humanity, Give Blood, Save Lives. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has instructed high-level committee on demographic change to broaden and intensify its study of population shifts, particularly in border districts, where concerns over illegal migration and cross-border movement have been raised. Chairing a review meeting with senior officials in the Ministry of Home Affairs, he directed the panel to conduct field visits, not only in border regions, but also in metropolitan cities and major industrial hubs to assess the scale and drivers of demographic change. The ministry has been tasked with extending full logistical and administrative support to ensure the committee's effective functioning and timely completion of its mandate. The committee is headed by retired Supreme Court Judge Justice Prakash Prabhakar Naulekar and includes Census Commissioner of India, economist Dr. Sharmika Devi, retired IAS officer Durga Shankar Mishra and former IPS officer Balaji Srivastava, with Joint Secretary Foreigners 1 serving as Member Secretary. The panel has been mandated to examine demographic changes across India, analyze shifts at religious and community levels, and identify underlying causes such as illegal immigration and other unnatural factors. It will also propose legislative, administrative, and policy interventions, including mechanisms for identifying, detaining, and deporting illegal immigrants. The committee was announced following an address by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and formally constituted by Ministry of Home Affairs on 26 May 2026, with a deadline of 1 year for its report, extendable by 6 months if required. Construction of the new integrated terminal building NITB at Imphal International Airport has reached approximately 50% physical progress despite repeated disruptions caused by bunds and economic blockades linked to the ongoing conflict situation in the state. Addressing the media, Director of Imphal International Airport, Chipemi Kaishing, said the existing terminal building was constructed over 25 years ago and currently occupies around 7,000 square meters. He noted that the growth in aircraft operations and passenger traffic over the years has created an urgent need to upgrade the airport's infrastructure on an area of approximately 22,000 square meters. The upcoming terminal is designed with modern infrastructure and cultural elements reflecting Manipur's heritage. It will include 4 aero bridges, separate domestic and international arrival and departure zones, Griha 5-star green building compliance and parking facilities for around 1,000 cars and 15 buses. He stressed that uninterrupted transportation of materials is essential to maintain construction progress amid the prevailing challenges. He highlighted a sharp rise in passenger traffic over the past decade, with daily operations increasing from about 8 flights in 2014 to over 32 scheduled movements today, along with more than 50 total aircraft movements, including non-scheduled services. Passenger handling has also grown significantly to around 6,000 passengers a day. The director informed that the airport is well connected to major Indian cities and regional destinations under the UDAN scheme, and the proposed renaming to Bir Tikendrajit International Airport remains pending final approval. A blood donation camp was jointly organized by Association of Surgeons of India ASI, Helping Hands for People HHP Manipur, and Indian Red Cross Society at Jennings Blood Center Porumpad in connection with the World Blood Donor Day 2026. Speaking in this regard, Jennings Senior Medical Officer Dr. Konsam Surjit highlighted the significance of the day, stating that it marks an occasion to express gratitude to donors for saving lives while urging the youth to step forward. He further noted that Manipur requires approximately 30,000 units of blood annually based on its population of 30 lakh. He expressed concern that Manipur's voluntary donation rate remains lower than that of other states, although blood centers across RIMS, Jenims, Thoubal, Churachandpur, Tamenglong and private facilities like Shija and Babina hospitals successfully collected over 30,000 units.
Immediately, voluntary blood donation rate is one blood purity, quality, and safety. So, contribution number like Naduga, and Abu Yamaka, support of the economic transmission or getting media and chicken, so what to voluntary donation, the higher voluntary donation rate is $100 over the collection requirements is collection, Togi. Aduga, Togi had so pay Matai, General Consinda, that is the woman the difficulties correct this way the customer because it has a range selling senior Babina, Thoubal, so some Tamenglong, except Tamenglong, and so some daily area that I'm not going to find Babina, Matai the River, peripheral areas in the availability issues are correct. Yes, Toromea has a quick fill.
A voluntary blood donation camp was held today at the Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS under the theme One Drop of Humanity, Give Blood, Save Lives, in connection with World Blood Donor Day 2026. The camp was jointly organized by the Indian Red Cross Society, IRCS, Bishnupur District Branch, Chayatab Foundation, SBTC, NHM Manipur, MAX, and the Department of Transfusion Medicine RIMS. IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Chairperson Mainam Imphal, Joint Secretary Huidrum Siamchan, Treasurer Moirangthim Ibohanbi and Committee Member Konthojam Devjit attended the event. Many people gave blood at the camp, including the IRCS Bishnupur District Branch Secretary Dr. Huidrum Romain, who was making his 56th donation. Speaking in this regard, Mainam Imphal commended voluntary blood donors, noting that their contributions maintain essential hospital blood supplies. She further encouraged the public to voluntarily donate blood to bridge the critical gap between requirement and availability.
Mioibagi punsi kanawai damakta I haibasi tangai phatana changi aduna I gi mahut chinba ngasi phawa medical science yam chakharabasu karingu posam tana mahut chinba ngamte aduna I piba yaba mioi punama ESPBU punama kuchu akhoina yam nei kai khunajari.
Marking World Blood Donor Day, Manipur Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand extended his heartfelt wishes to the public through a social media post, expressing profound respect for blood donors worldwide whose selfless acts save countless lives. Highlighting this year's theme, One Drop of Humanity, Give Blood, Save Lives, the Chief Minister called upon citizens to take collective pledge to eliminate blood scarcity completely. The Chief Minister emphasized that blood donation is a vital lifeline that rescues individuals from the brink of death, adding that robust voluntary blood donation is directly linked to the resilient healthcare system. Kuki National Front KNF has denied allegations linking the organization to a series of recent violent incidents in Manipur, including attacks on Loibul Kulen, Kulta and Lanka villages, as well as the alleged abduction and killing of villagers from Konsakul. In a press release issued on June 13, the KNF described accusations as false and unverified, claiming that certain media outlets, social media users, civil society leaders and politicians were unfairly associating the group with incidents in which it had no involvement. The organization further alleged that ongoing unrest in the hill areas of Manipur was being exploited by some political actors to undermine efforts towards political settlement for Kuki-Zo people under suspension of operations Sioux agreement. Reaffirming its commitment to resolving political issues through dialogue with the government of India, the KNF said Kuki village volunteers have been protecting villages and communities since the outbreak of violence in May 2023. And maintained that they reserve the right to defend their people and land against attacks. Kuki-Zo Village Volunteer Sadar Hills KZVVSH claimed that one of its volunteers was killed in an alleged ambush by cadres of NSC and IM and ZUF Kamson faction near Lasan Kukizo village in Sadar Hills around 8:40 a.m. on June 13. In a press statement, the organization identified the deceased as Jangmam Hangshing, 39, of Lautang village in Kangpokpi district, and stated that he was killed while carrying out sensitization, security and vigilance duties. Condemning the incident, KZVVSH alleged that the attack was deliberate and premeditated, reiterated its commitment to defending Kukizo communities and ancestral lands, and demanded that those responsible be held accountable. The organization also paid tribute to the deceased volunteer and conveyed its condolences to the bereaved family. Major Kul Mathianmai Women's Society organized peace candlelight vigil, mass mourning and silent prayer at Major Kul village in the heart of Imphal city last night in response to the abduction and killing of 6 Naga civilians. Condemning the killings in the strongest terms, the women's body described the act as barbaric and targeted attack on the dignity and security of indigenous people of Manipur. Hundreds of residents joined a solemn gathering to pay tribute to the victims, offer condolences to the bereaved families and pray for the departed souls to rest in eternal peace. The organization also called for justice and accountability while reaffirming its commitment to peace, unity and protection of innocent lives. Meitei Tribe Union MMTU has vehemently condemned the brutal killing of 6 Zeliarong Naga individuals abducted from Lalon Waifei village in Kangpokpi district on May 13, labeling the incident an act of barbarism and a crime against humanity. The union expressed profound astonishment that despite the identities of the perpetrators being public knowledge, numerous state and central security agencies have failed to make any breakthrough even after a month. Strongly rejecting the state government's proposal to hand the case over to NIA, MMTU asserted that public faith in the agency remains low due to its historical failure to resolve high-profile regional cases. The union questioned whether the central government would maintain similar inaction had such an attack occurred in major metropolitan cities like Delhi or Mumbai, suggesting the apathy indicates the New Delhi does not truly view Manipur as an integral part of the nation. Further leveling serious allegations, MMTU accused the central government of orchestrating a proxy war by utilizing armed Kuki factions from Myanmar to suppress Manipur's indigenous population and systematically alter the state's demographic balance through illegal immigration. Comparing the ongoing crisis to the devastating civil war in Sudan, the union stated that these divisive policies are designed to destabilize the region and fracture its social fabric. MMTU urged all indigenous communities to critically analyze the ongoing geopolitical strategies, accurately identify external forces acting against them, and forge absolute unity to collectively confront and overcome existential threat to the state. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Lalabati Sumtokpa Mosalabati Nalanba Mipum Kudimaki Hongasan. I have Jenny Kurai. Laibak Siambada Mipum Kudimaksu Saru Yaminasi Haituna Bausenkara Buduna Latsari. Water Lissingbo Taseng Tamnaba eligible Oiba Water Singdamal Yahanaba. ECI na Special Intensive Revision Haibadi SIR 2026 haure. May gi tarik kuntra dagina June gi tarik kunipan phawbada BLO yumthong khutingi lakani. Makhoina piramba enumeration form mention biraga BLO da sinabiyu. Enumeration form submit tawidrabadi voter list da ming yarok loy. Akupa marol gi dama BLO da hangbiyu natraga 1950 da call tawiyu. I am in RU.
Shuti nataba numitsingda specialist amagi manakta chatpa matam sangdabara. Haujikti Babina Hospital na thabak tawba lalolitik tawba amadi thabak sinba miyoi singgidamak special weekend Sunday OPD clinic hangdok seri.
Nomaijing khudingi adongi khudong chagadaba matam yengbiraga ayuki pung mapaldagi nungtilgi pung mari faubagi manungda medicine, ENT, cardiology, urology, gastroenterology, PMR, surgery, chest medicine amadi pediatrics ki experience leiraba specialist sing tanabiyo.
Subsidized tawraba specialist consultation fee khangatlaba ahanba investigation amadi procedure da char taragi discount, priority registration, fast track appointment amadi mapam amattada tongan ba analayengi kudong saba singi kanaba lobiyo.
Adongi achinba matamda ayet papidana adongi hakchang fana thambiyo. Babina Hospital gi special weekend Sunday OPD clinic ta lingsin birao.
Appointment log na bakidamak amadi ahin buwapam singidamak 69093 9066 ta call tawirao.
Mating leiba layeng fanghanjariba Babina Hospital hanadagi hena khudong chaba pizari.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Afternoon English News. More news and updates. Manipur police intercepted a Mahindra Bolero with registration number MN06LB6851 at Kabamlangkai in Imphal district on June 12. The vehicle was carrying 3 individuals, including the driver, Moirangthim Avinash, 27. The other occupants were identified as Wahingbam Ichanmacha, 46, and Thangjam Sumati Devi, 49. During the operation, police recovered and seized 215 litres of DIC liquor from the vehicle. The intercepted vehicle seized liquor and the detained individuals were subsequently handed over to Excise Department for further legal action and investigation. Manipur police seized 26 cases containing suspected heroin from a Tata Gold Sumo bearing registration number AS11BC5395 during a checking operation conducted at Tronglawi Makhalaikai under Moirang Police Station in Bishnupur district on June 13. The occupants of the vehicle, identified as Biki Munda, 22, of Charhajari village, Modbung in Senapati district, and a juvenile from Hungpung village in Ukhrul district were apprehended in connection with the seizure. Meanwhile, on June 12, Manipur police arrested 2 individuals from different locations of Imphal West district along with cocaine. The arrested individuals have been identified as Sukham Roser, 25, of Sagulban Sayang Pukri Mapal, who was arrested from Rims Road near Nityananda Mandir along with 4.6 grams of cocaine. Mutum Giriraj alias Pakpa, 29, of Sagulban Mainulerak, was arrested from his locality along with 18.6 grams of cocaine. As part of the observance of Rashtriya Ekta Divas 2026, Narcotics and Affairs of Border NAB unit of Manipur Police, in collaboration with Shija Hospital and Research Institute, organized blood donation campaign at the hospital in Imphal West district on Saturday. The blood donation, held under the theme Unity in Veins, reflected the spirit of unity, service and collective responsibility envisioned by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Personnel of NAB Manipur voluntarily participated in the drive, contributing to life-saving cause while promoting awareness about the importance of blood donation. The organizers appreciated all donors and the medical team for making the event a success. Sai STC Kuman Lampak, in collaboration with Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, organized a Sundays on Cycle rally in Imphal today to promote public health and disease-free living. NIT Manipur Professor Bankim Chandra Oinam officially flagged off the cycle rally from the Sai STC Kuman Lampak office. The rally covered several key locations across Imphal city, including Kanglapad, Imphal Post Office, Singjameke Shamthong, Wahingbam Laikai, Nagampal, Khuyathong and North AOC, before returning back at the Sai STC campus. Over 100 cyclists participated in the rally representing NIT Manipur, the Royal Humber Cycle Club, Tera Bazaar and the 232 CRPF Det Mahila Battalion. During the event, Professor Bankim Chandra Oinam, Royal Humber Cycle Club member A. Balkrishna Sharma and 232 CRPF Det Mahila Battalion Deputy Commandant T.H. Devjani Devi were formally honoured. Speaking on the sidelines, Professor Bankim Chandra emphasized the critical importance of regular exercise and urged the public to adopt cycling for fitness. He also warned that the lack of physical activity in modern lifestyles poses a serious threat to health.
For the last 10 years, we have been seeing Manipur another mayams, block level, district level, the mayams, Karamba, Lena, we have hypertension, diabetes, obesity, one of the main reasons is our new lifestyle is very sedentary office recommendation Sunday on cycle see one of the very good initiative ni government of India na launch over Sunday katana no magi pungdhaya matam kaitoga haksang si ana body movement over adu whether the another different kinds of lifestyle diseases
As part of World Environment Week 2026, the Bishnunha Youth Federation Yaripok BYFY conducted a cleanliness and tree plantation drive in and around Yaripok today. The event was held under the themes Save Climate and Stop Using Plastic. Speaking on the sidelines, BYFY President Ananda Lashram expressed serious concern over the adverse impacts of climate change and a growing plastic menace. He highlighted the urgent need for concerted collective efforts to mitigate these threats, urging the public to eliminate single-use plastics and actively support afforestation initiatives. Ananda also expressed gratitude to the personnel of Yaripok Police Station, Yaripok Municipal Council and to all individuals who extended cooperation during the drive. Wide Angle, with the generous support of Child Rights and You, CRY, successfully organized Know Your Village Exposure Tour on June 14 for around 100 children from Maklang, Salam and Tharoijam villages in Imphal West District. The study tour was flagged off by Wide Angle Secretary Muntu Ahanthem with an aim to provide experiential learning and recreational therapy amid the ongoing conflict situation since 3 May 2023. The children were taken on an immersive local journey using auto rickshaws equipped with public address system. They provided guided explanations about important landmarks. These included historical sites, government institutions, educational facilities and places of worship, helping participants better understand their social and cultural environment. The tour concluded with an interactive session led by retired teacher of Navodaya Vidyalaya, Maibam Rajin, and ward member of Maklang Kurajam Ram. The senior leaders shared narratives on village history, ancestral migration and cultural roots to promote stronger sense of identity and belonging among the children. VDF Welfare Association Thoubal extended financial assistance of 3 lakh rupees to the families of deceased VDF personnel Salam Amarjit today. Amarjit, a resident of Uyal Makhalekai, passed away on June 3 due to a personal ailment. The financial assistance provided from District VDF Welfare Fund was handed over to Amarjit's wife Salam Rebecca by Thoubal SP Manoj Prabhakar M at his office chamber, in the presence of several officers from District Police Headquarters, Thoubal and executive members of the VDF Welfare Association. During the event, SP Manoj Prabhakar expressed solidarity with the bereaved family and assured them of all possible support in the future. The VDF Welfare Association reiterated its commitment to supporting VDF personnel across the district during times of crisis. It also appealed to the state government to take notice of the grievances of VDF personnel and provide necessary administrative support. Joint Committee on Inner Light Permit System JCILPS conducted a cleanliness drive at Awaching in connection with the upcoming commemoration of Lamjing Mera Robin Hood scheduled to be held on June 8. The drive was carried out at the surroundings of the burial site of Robin Hood at Awaching, where he is remembered as Lamjing Manipur for his role in the movement demanding implementation of Inner Line Permit ILP system in Manipur. Volunteers of JCILPS Students Wing, including MSU, MSF, KSA and SUG, participated in the program. JCILPS convener Kumukcham Chinkai Maitei also addressed the gathering and spoke in detail about the significance of the initiative and commemoration.
Robin Hood Jatakiba, Apamasidaida, July Tang, Section Nipanda, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯔꯝ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯟꯗꯛꯀꯤ ꯊꯥ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯃꯣꯔꯦꯂꯤ ꯐꯤꯖꯤꯀꯦꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯐꯥꯏꯅꯥꯟꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜꯂꯤꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯈꯔ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯅꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯖꯔꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯠ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯤꯅꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯔꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯇꯧꯖꯈꯤꯅꯤ ꯔꯣꯕꯤꯟ ꯍꯨꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯈꯤꯗꯕ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯀꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯏꯔꯝꯗꯝꯁꯤ ꯀꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ILPꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯗ ꯂꯩꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯇꯔꯨ ꯇꯅꯥꯟꯅ ꯊꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯪꯂꯩꯄꯥꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ खुनिमकी इंडिजिनस पीपल खुनिमकी थौलांगनी
Film Forum Manipur, in collaboration with 12 constituent guilds and associations, conducted a voluntary cleanliness drive at Kekrupat Memorial Site today. The social service was organized to pay homage to the martyrs of June 2001 agitation ahead of the upcoming The Great Uprising and Unity Day on June 18. Film Forum Manipur Interim Chairman and Surjit Kanta, BB Surjit, stated that the social service was organized to highlight film fraternity's deep-rooted reverence for the brave souls who sacrificed their lives for Manipur's territorial integrity. He called upon the public to reject divisive mindsets, embrace unity and collectively safeguard state's identity. Secretary K. Ronil Chandra stated that Film Forum Manipur has a long-standing tradition of organizing this social service drive at Kekrupat every year ahead of June 18. Senior actor and cultural activist Narendra Niwomba emphasized that artists must act as mirrors and leaders in social welfare to instill patriotism in younger generation. Prominent industry figures were also present on the occasion, including Vice Chairman of Film Forum Manipur, KSH Kishmir Kumar, former Chairman S. Mangoljao, senior actor Ningthaujam Joy Vidya, renowned filmmaker Romi Maitei, and actor and singer Sadan Dahamo. Information and Communications Secretary Rakesh Naurim concluded the event by extending a heartfelt vote of thanks to all participating film fraternity members.
I go artist sama hai se masi akoi chi revolutionary amani ta masi ta badagi another interpretation ma sapadi ya akoi na akoi gi khunai si awon ba ma program ba khunai si in terms of development adagi economy khudimak sing the mio gi fighting the humanity have humanity was the sense of anabagi fighting irai lai ba aduga fighting sulu ba tool sama hai ba targa di akogi performing art form sini adu loina na masine saku nari ba khadok no ba yatra artism hai ba sine.
Now moving on in the sports news. Moirang MLA Thongam Shanti flagged off the second Kumam Nipamacha Singh Memorial Half Marathon 26 stayed open from Moirang Kumam Lekai. The half marathon was jointly organized by Kumam Youth Club and Runners Club Moirang under the sponsorship of KN Singh Athletic Academy. Over 630 athletes participating across 5 km, 10 km and 21 km categories traversed through Sendra and Thanga Moirang Kuno before finishing at Kumam Mando. The runners were warmly received with commemorative medals by the MLA Thongam Shanti, and prizes were distributed to the winners in the event held at INA Memorial Hall, Moirang. Minister Govindas Konthaujam, MLA Thongam Shanti and ex-MLA P. Sar Chandra offered floral tributes to late KN Singh during the event. Manipur University Professor Kumam Anthony, in his speech, honored the late leader's selfless life and contributions to society. As the 2026 FIFA World Cup heats up across Mexico, Canada and the United States, an action-packed slate of league matches started with a 1-1 draw between Qatar and Switzerland in a gripping Group B clash at San Francisco Bay Area Stadium. The trend of deadlocks continued in New Jersey, where powerhouse Brazil and Morocco fought to a hard-earned draw in their Group C encounter after neither side could break the initial tie. Breaking the stalemate trend, Scotland secured a narrow 1-0 victory over Haiti at Boston Stadium in another Group C fixture, while Australia dominated Turkey with a clinical 2-0 win at Vancouver's BC Place Stadium in Group D. Anticipation now shifts to Houston, Texas, where football giants Germany are set to clash with Curacao in a highly anticipated Group E showdown scheduled for tonight at 10:30 p.m. IST. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah directs Ministry of Home Affairs to panel studying demographic changes, especially in border areas. Construction of Imphal Airport new integrated terminal building reaches 50% completion despite bund disruptions and blockades in Manipur. And Manipur observes World Blood Donor Day with statewide call for blood donation on the theme One Drop of Humanity, Give Blood, Save Lives. Now that's all we have for today's afternoon English news. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good day.